everybody, alongside Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cebulski. Welcome to EA Sports. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ringside. Ray, how do you see this one playing out tonight?
I made a living on the power play. I look at two teams that really can score on the power play. When you get your chance, it may easily come down to who's able to execute it better than the other.
Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Dragons take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. The Vipers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's an offensive chance. Iceland's on the attack. Pass back to the point. Here's a chance right out in front, and can't redirect it into the net.
Oh, man, he's frustrated with himself. He's got to get that on the net.
Sends the pass over. Receives the pass. Big save.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
Big stop by the keeper.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves.
Takes the feed. Bork's got the puck. A chance right in front. Denies him. Again, the denial by the goaltender. No, sir.
Really good stop. After he made the first one, he's got to find the puck, and he's in position again.
With possession along the wall. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Along the half wall with the puck. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
Well, after that hit, he's slowly working his way to the bench. He is not feeling very good.
And it doesn't get much better than that.
Oh, he's in a great spot to score, but he misses the net over top.
Takes a shot, flies over the net.
I think he's trying to be too perfect. Get it on goal.
Oh, he's going to be feeling the regret on that one, though,
yeah,
right?
You don't get many chances, and this one's not even a scoring chance because he doesn't hit the net.
Long lead pass into the open ice. Lets it go from the slot, wide of the net.
You can go games without a chance from here.
From the opposite point. On the doorstep, and he makes the save. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Handles it along the blue line. Puts it towards the net. Nothing doing. Near the point. Takes that pass back at the point. Maintains control of the puck. And that shot dies in traffic. Takes the shot. Shuts him down. Slides it diagonally to Sparks. Sparks brings it in. Iceland's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes the feed. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Passes right to the front, and that one's broken up. Ref's arm goes up in the air. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. On the attack along the boards. Shot. Oh, what a stop. Here's the official call. And the official signaling for hooking on the play.
Got to move your feet here. You're chasing the play. As soon as you stop your feet, you're going to get called.
Great Britain's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Their first power play of the game. The game is scoreless, and now they'll start offensive zone faceoff. Move the puck around, get it to the net, and try and impose your will on the other team.
Quick pass across to McGinn. McGinn's got it into offensive territory. Shot, way too much. Congestion blocks that. Great Britain's got the puck now. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. And that one's blocked. It stays in. Knocked away. The Dragons will kill off a few extra seconds now. And manages to clear the zone. Wholesale changes made here as they reset on the power play. Takes it across the blue line. Here's a short pass to McGinn. And makes the save. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Gets it out of his own end. The Vipers will play the puck from behind the net. Snaps it onto the net. Stopped by the goaltender. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Fires it into the offensive corner. Great Britain's got the puck along the wall. Here they come on the attack. Lets it go, and that one's stopped. Picked off, tried to be too cute on the pass, and that's broken up with a stick in front. Takes the feed at the back end. Slides the puck over. Here's the chance. Oh, he's going to be shaking his head after that one. And that clangs off the iron. And a solid effort by the penalty killers as we are back to even strength. Denied by the goaltender.
All a good power play is about 20%, James. That one falls in the other 80%. They don't get it done, the power play expires.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Feeds it over to Ward. Through center along the wing. Moves it around along the half wall. Nice bank pass off the boards. Boschemann's got it across the line. Snapper from the slot. Off target. The Vipers have it against the wall. Backhand, turns it away.
He's sharp on this one, out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
Oh, so close.
Close enough that that's just a couple inches away from being a goal.
Feeds the puck across to Miller. Moved out in front. He scores.
He makes a great play on the net. He's been doing it all season long. That's why he leads his team in goals.
Iceland's play finally pays off here with a goal just past the midway mark of the first.
Well, you got the lead. Don't sit back now. This is the time to be aggressive. Go get another one.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Handles the puck at the point. Looks to pass it to McLeod. McLeod's got it on the offensive end. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Moves the puck over to Hamilton. Quick pass to Pellick. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, and a little too much air on that one.
He's trying to shoot that right next to the goalie's ears. Get it up top, but he shoots it too high.
Sparks plays it against the boards. Centering pass. Oh, if there's going to be a regret in this one, that might be it.
Yeah, that play is right there to be had. They just miss the pass. The scoring chance goes away.
Hangs onto the puck. Takes the pass. Into the corner now. And he slides it quickly to Pellick. Moves the puck. Can't get it to go. Right on the doorstep. Great Britain's got it in their own zone. Over the line they come. Grabs the puck. Nice pass. Sends a pass over. Looks to set up at the point now. From the point, talk about sacrifice. What a block. Into the offensive end now. save.
Oh, he had to get up tight to the puck. In close. He takes away any room.
Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. He scores!
Now you got to keep clawing back. Trailing in the game, they get the equalizer. Really good work here in the offensive zone. They don't score early, but they stay on it. They retrieve the puck again. They get a couple of chances. They wear them out, and eventually they score.
Here in the late going of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. Ward's one possession. Puck picked up in the open ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here inside the offensive end, takes the feed from along the boards. Handles the puck. Sends the pass over. Ward's going to play it against the half wall. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Up along the wing. Dumps it into the O-zone. Iceland's got the puck along the boards. Moves it over to Ward. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Miller. They fight for it along the boards. Iceland's got a hold of it along the wall. And that pass is intercepted. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Shoots it. Great reflexes. Another save. Iceland's got a hold of the puck. They've got the defense outnumbered. To his teammate. That's wide of the net.
Just misses the net, but really the scoring chance is not dangerous if you can't get the puck at the goaltender.
Grips it and rips it. And
oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
Play is blown dead. We've got a penalty on the way. I know he doesn't like the call on this one. Nobody does, but I think he has a case here, Ray.
Well, it looked like the penalty was going to be called, and then it got sold even more so. So that's a hooking call that he doesn't really like.
Power play unit going back to work.
Oh, here's another power play, James. They haven't been very good so far tonight. Nothing to show for their previous attempts. So now you have to get back to it, adjust, and re-attack on this man advantage.
The Dragons gain control of the puck against the wall and manages to clear the zone. First period nearly in the books here. Centered out in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Brown's got it in the defensive end. Hammers a shot. Denies him on the play. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Gets it out of his own end. The Vipers scoop it up along the boards. McGinn's carrying it ahead. Here he is in front. Oh, how do you miss?
Right from there, you got to get it on the net. He just spun quickly and missed the net.
Great Britain's got the puck in the defensive end. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Takes a shot and a great save. And that brings the first period to an end where we are tied up at 1.
All right, fans, time for tonight's Lucky Row giveaway. Congratulations to Section 107, Row F. Each fan receives a limited edition player's t-shirt. Fans, don't forget.
And as both teams head to their respective rooms, 2 more periods still to come. We're looking forward to it here on EA Sports. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Second period set to go. Iceland's penalty killers have their work cut out for them here. But a nice start to the period as they win the draw. Sends it over. Stopped by the blocker. Great Britain's gained possession along the boards. Takes the feed at the point. McGinn's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a blast. Big time stop there. Desperately trying to get it out of the end. And a nice job by the Killers on that one.
Yeah, now they can get a change, get some fresh players on the ice.
The Vipers run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength. Receives the pass. There's the go-ahead goal, and we have a new game.
Taking the lead now, you control it. You push the pace, you push the other guys back on their heels. Really quick puck movement always helps when you've got the extra man. The defenders just don't catch up to it, and it ends up in the net.
Great Britain's offense has come alive. You might say someone figured out how to use the controller here, Ray.
It looks like it. At least one guy has. A one-goal lead, they'd like it to be more.
61, David.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth.
By number 2.
Picked up along the boards by Pellick. Chance in front! Denies him in front.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Hamilton's taking it from his own end. Keeps hold of the puck. Carries the puck up through center. Farnham's got it along the wing. Puts it on net, and he comes up with it. Hammers a shot. There's another stop.
After the first stop, he's in good position to make a second.
Takes the feed. Just wide of the net. Iceland's got control of it now from their own end. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. Caught him just as he was picking up speed, and he's going to pay for it with the trip.
Oh, you're spinning with him. You're trying to get your stick into the puck lane, and you end up tripping him up.
The Dragons will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Down one, a chance to tie on the power play. What a great chance for them here. But you can't stress. You have to be confident and aggressive, but don't force anything.
Iceland's got a hold of it against the wall. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Cross-corner dump in. Iceland's looking to break out of their own end. Carries it across the line. Shot, makes the save. The Vipers have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Lets it go from the back end, and he says no! The Dragons get a hold of the puck along the boards, and it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Right up the gut, here they go. Quick feed to Miller. That's off a stick. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Iceland's got the puck along the wall. And somehow, some way, he comes up with a stop with his glove. Great Britain's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Brown's won it off the faceoff. And manages to clear the zone. Iceland's got the puck along the boards. Pellick's got the puck in his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Hamilton. Takes the feed. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Oh, what a save on the one-timer!
They've totally controlled the puck here on this shift. Now they've worn the opposition down. Eventually, you get a scoring chance, or they take a penalty.
And he gets his glove on the changing shot. And some good footwork to kick it away. Great Britain's got the puck shorthanded. Gets it out of his own end. The Dragons come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, isn't it? A chance to tie. They don't cash in, and now we're back to 5-on-5.
With possession along the wall. Puck grabbed by Brown. Slides the puck over. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Brown. Brown's got it deep in the offensive end. Stays with it. Puts it to the front of the net. Here's a shot. Bumped off the puck. Passed up ahead. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes the pass. Rips it. Oh, he stopped that one. That was a fireball. Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's a 2-1 game. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. And there's the save. Takes control of the puck. Carries it in. Moves the puck. Lets it go. Makes it look easy with a glove. The Vipers have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Denied by the goaltender. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Referee signaling delayed penalty. Looks like hooking will be the call. And here comes the judgment from the official. Hooking the call and maybe a little sell job along the way?
A little bit, but the player's got to move his feet. As soon as you stop, if it's even close, you're going to get down.
Face off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
If you can find a way to get a power play goal here, you can change the momentum of this game. They haven't got one yet tonight, and you find yourself starting to press when you don't score.
From the slot, stopped by the goaltender.
He's not going to face many more high-danger chances than that, but he snares that attempt.
Great Britain's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And manages to clear the zone. Looking to break out here on the power play. Scoops up the puck here. On the attack along the boards. Knocked away. Takes it across the blue line. Skates in behind the cage. Excellent stick work on the play. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play. If you're not sure what's going on, freeze the puck.
More than half the period left to play. It's 2-1. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. The Vipers will play it in their own end. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. And a beautiful stop by the glove. Great Britain's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. And he gets the puck right back. Moves it to Brown. Wrist one in front. Huge stick save by the goaltender. The Vipers continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Browns won the draw here in the offensive zone. Here's a blast. Shuts him down.
I like the way that he stops this puck, James. Not only does he get in front of it, but he puts it out of harm's way.
Here's a chance to set up now. Great Britain's got the puck in their own end. One last rush here on this power play. Brown swooping in on the attack. A chance on goal and makes the save. The Vipers are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. Gets it out of his own end. And the goalie leaves his crease to play the puck. Picks up the puck in his own end. Penalty has expired. Both sides back to even strength.
A lot of head shaking on the bench when you go back after a power play like that. Well executed. Lots of pressure, just couldn't finish.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. From the neutral zone now. Iceland's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Snaps it on net. Comes up with the stick save.
That's a good save there, James. It looks rather simple, but he gets the puck into the corner. No danger.
Takes the return feed. Nice pass. Boscheman's got it into offensive territory. Back to the point it goes. Move to the middle. Can't hang on after that hit. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. And puts it high.
Goalie had to dock that thing was so high.
Oh, reads it perfectly. Here's a chance. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great Britain's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Sparks. Sparks plays it into the offensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And that's broken up. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Into the corner. Comes up with the steal. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it. The Dragons gain possession along the wall. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. More than half the frame has been played here. We've got a 2-1 game. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Iceland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Centered out in front. Stones him in front.
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go.
Here they come on the attack. Sends a pass over. And that one's turned away. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Snaps it on net. Gives them nothing in front. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Comes up with the stop. The Vipers have it against the wall. Now he takes it over the line. With the stop. Oh, and a great defensive play there. Another stop by the goaltender. Here in the late goings of the period, it's 2-1. Browns won the draw. Taken by Bork. Comes up with the stop. Great Britain's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Dialed in on that stop. Over the line they come. Quick pass to Ward. Here's a shot. Misses the net.
Not going to be happy with this. He's got the opportunity to score. Doesn't register a shot on goal.
Moves it quickly over to Ward. Puck picked up by Bork. Quick feed to Brown. Lets it fly. Oh, what a stop. Handles the puck. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Last minute of play in the second.
Less than a minute to go here in the second. With the blast. Denies him with the save. Save made by the goalie.
Really sharp. Never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
The Vipers have generated plenty of quality scoring chances and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that's blocked away. With possession along the wall. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. A howitzer makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Horn sounds, bringing the second period to an end. 2-1 is where things sit after 40 minutes.
Fans, don't forget to enter tonight for our team signed poster, which we'll give away before the end of tonight's game.
Don't go anywhere. Third period is just around the corner. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. Carries it across the line. Great Britain's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends the pass over. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And now it's over to Brown. McKinn's got it to the side. Great Britain's got the puck along the wall. Feeds the puck over to Brown. McKinn's got it against the boards. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Murphy. The Vipers lead this one early in the third period. They have been the more aggressive team offensively with the lead in the shot department. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. Ward's picking up steam. Great hand-eye coordination as he gets the puck back. Shot! Oh, couldn't finish the job. What an excellent opportunity, Ray.
They worked their way into good shape. He's just not able to beat the goalie.
Along the half wall with the puck. Back to the blue line. Just wide. Handles the bank pass from along the boards. Slides the puck across. Carries it in. On the attack along the boards. Fires one. Oh, and the goalie catches a break there. Picking up some steam at center ice. Moves it around along the half wall. With the stop. The Dragons gain possession in their own end. Long breakout pass to center. Moves it to Ward. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Nothing.
Hit the net. No chance to score if you don't get the puck on target.
Big save by the goaltender once again.
That's why a goalie can never relax. He makes one stop. Now he's got to be sharp to make another.
Great Britain's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. Slides it across. Back at the point, they set it up. That's 3 consecutive goals.
Now the goalie keeps looking over to the coach saying, why am I still in here? 3 straight for them. He made a big move here on this shot, but there's so much traffic, James. I think he's better off just trying to drop into the butterfly and spread out as best as he can.
The Vipers have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Takes it across the blue line. Here's a short pass to Sparks. Here's a chance right in the slot. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Great Britain's got the puck. Now a quick pass to Sparks. And that slides right out to center ice. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And he gains the zone here. Moves the puck along the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Hamilton. Feeds the puck up to McGinn. McGinn's got it across the line. Great stick work with the steal. Hamilton's got the puck. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Sin bin down for tripping.
I always hated taking tripping penalties. It always felt like there was something I could have done better than that.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
This power play, which has been unsuccessful tonight, gets another opportunity. You know the coaches have talked to the players about a different approach to yet another power play.
And manages to clear the zone. The Pipers scoop it up along the boards. Sends it over to Brown. Brown's got it on the offensive end. Pass back to the point. Sends it out right in front. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Denies him again. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that skips away on the nice defensive deflection. Quick pass to Miller. Receives the pass. That goes wide.
He's going to have to adjust the sights on that one. That thing's off target by a long way.
Great Britain's got the edge in the shot department. A big reason why they lead here in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Gets it out of his own end. Great hustle to come up with the puck. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Here they come on the attack. Lets it fly. Oh, and a good opportunity right there.
You don't get many chances. You want to finish them off, so he'll be a little frustrated as he heads back up ice.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Iceland's got possession while undermanned. And manages to clear the zone. Takes the feed up ahead. Lets it fly. And he makes the save. Wrists one in close. And another stop.
Dead center. Excellent save.
Penalty expires. You really have to admire the effort of the penalty-killing unit on that one as both teams are back to even strength.
That's another penalty kill for them. They have done a tremendous job this evening killing penalties. At no point have they looked overly stressed.
Move to the middle. Great heads-up play by the defender. Farnham's going to play it against the half wall. Great Britain's got control of it now from their own end. Takes the feed. With possession along the wall. And makes the save. Great Britain's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Over the line they come. Iceland's got the puck along the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Great Britain's ready to go on the attack. And that one's stopped. James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Takes the feed. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Into the corner now. Handles it along the blue line. Slides the puck over. Passes right to the front. Big save. The Vipers have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Ward's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. McLeod stick handling in his own zone. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes the pass. Oh, just wide of the net.
It doesn't matter how close it is. If it's not on the net, it can't go in.
Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Moves it quickly over to Ward. Goalie with the stop. Great Britain's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Takes that pass back at the point. And now he moves it quickly to Ward. On the attack along the boards. In close. Stopped by the goaltender.
Yeah, it's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
Sparks has the puck against the half wall. Unleashes a cannon. Just wide. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Moves it around along the half wall. And the defenders come up with the puck. Carries it across the line. Takes the feed at the back end. No room for that one to get through. Moves right to the middle. Denied by the goaltender. Iceland's got a hold of it along the wall. Tape-to-tape pass is center. Here's an odd man rush. Knocked away. Great Britain's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to McGinn. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it to Bork. Bork's got it in the offensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Dragons look to start the transition game. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot. Scores! 1 goal game.
Now they've put themselves in a position here to come all the way back. Down 2, it looks like a long way to go. Now you're just 1 shot away. He swept this one up over the goalie's glove. The room wasn't there until the goalie dropped into the butterfly, maybe a little early. Opened up some space up top.
Iceland's come back with a big one here in the third.
Grind away, dig away, now you got a chance. Only trailing by 1 goal.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. With possession along the wall. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. And a penalty is coming up as the play is whistled dead here. Well, the official's going to give him 2 minutes to think about that one.
Yeah, you can argue for a few seconds, James, I guess, but you already know at this point you're going to sit down.
What an opportunity looming as they go back to work on the power play.
Doesn't matter whether you've had 1 or 10 power plays. The fundamentals of it are the same. Win the draw, get the puck to the point, try and spread the penalty killers out.
Gets it out of his own end. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Handles the puck at the point. Right to the middle, and that's picked off. Puck scooped up by Brown. He scores!
Well, they've been hoping that the extra work they've done on the power play would help them capitalize. They do a nice job there. You want money, you go to the bank. You want bread, you go to the store. You want goals, you get into the net. The rebound's there, he puts it away.
Here in the dying moments of this period, Great Britain's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Here's a short pass to Hamilton, and it's kicked away. From point blank, turns it away. The Vipers gain control of the puck against the wall. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Here's a chance! And he comes up with it. Great Britain's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Carries it in. Moves the puck. Trailing in this one, they have pulled the goalie, and the extra attacker's out. Bork's moving the puck through his own zone. Iceland's gained possession along the boards. Shot on net, denies him on the play. D'Agostini's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed a cover there.
The Vipers aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. A chance in front. Stopped with ease. Great Britain's offense the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by McLeod. Puck grabbed by McLeod. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And there's a lucky souvenir for someone in the crowd as the puck heads out of play. Great Britain's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Ray, more shots generally translates to more scoring opportunities. In this case, more goals.
You need the finish at the end of the day, but if you have more shots, a lot of people feel that's a really good marker for the game. More territorial play in the offensive zone.
On behalf of Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us. Good night.